Not long before the events of the Chimera, 4 space pirates were sent to the desert planet of Akiton to regain their captain's hold over Kafak Depot. Get in, restore balance, get out. A simple enough plan. Batten down the hatches, mateys. This is Will Save and the Interstellar Tales from the Extragalactic Adventure Anthology. Unknown Treasures.
Welcome back to Will Save and the Interstellar Tales of the Extragalactic Adventure Anthology. I'm Kevin Decker, your GM, and I'm going to start my timer because I never do that.
Oh,
it started. It's official. Time is on.
Way to go,
started.
You're so on the ball tonight.
Dude, well done,
yeah.
Kev.
Starting off.
You're the best.
Just right.
Yeah, just right.
Starting off the new year perfectly.
Oh, dude, you're good. If you keep doing this for every other episode that you have to GM, you'll be perfect. That's how this works. Paizo actually sends you an award.
I meant because it's a new year. Happy New Year, everyone.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. It's
And
2023.
Happy New Year.
It's
Wow.
2023.
If you're listening,
Officially.
2023.
Officially.
2023. Wow.
We made it out of 2022. That's a big deal. We get to talk about this like this.
Hopefully, this will be the year that things in life get better for the world. Yeah.
I think that's my question for the week is like, how long can you continue to say like Happy New Year and like new changes and all that fun stuff? Is it like a week, a month? I think after a week it gets a little old, and we're at the cusp. We're 4 days into the new year technically.
So, I think it is good up until almost however long you want to say it, as long as you haven't seen that person.
Yeah, I
and
agree
then
with
when
that.
you see them, it could be June, and you'd be like, "Oh, I haven't seen you since 2022. Happy New Year!" And they'd be like,
is that how that
"Oh,
works?
you're the funniest!" And then it's good.
Yeah. Unless you want to like create a running gag where you can pretend you haven't seen the person, and then every time you see them, you can just be like, "Oh, Happy New Year! I haven't seen you since
I'm
last
gonna
year."
do this to John for the rest of my life.
Just pretend that you're like have dementia.
I think
Basically, yeah.
I think it's a combination of both of those, where it's little of column A and column B, but mostly my take is within the time frame of when you're still writing the wrong year on dates, and then you say it ironically to people like, "Oh yeah, Happy New Year, guy."
I think that's
Writing the
fine,
date
yeah.
wrong.
But I'm going to take Vinny's approach, and for the rest of my life, every time I see John, be like, "Happy New Year!
Happy
It's finally
New Year,
2023."
Oh, wow.
It's 2023 forever. Be stuck
Right.
in time. Like
gonna be 2055.
I
Hey,
like
John.
Vinny's, and then you could just be like, "Wow, like that Roosevelt, right?" My God, just like
so
be stuck in.
It's just Will.
Just
So
dementia.
you're just impersonating
Oh,
Will. Will has just lived forever. He's like, "Happy New Year! I don't know what time is. I live outside of time, so it's fine."
New Year, old
pretty
year,
much.
it doesn't matter. It's just time.
Thank you,
That's
Kevin.
Construct.
I hope you do that to me. I will hold
Yep.
you to it, because if you don't,
Yeah. The thing is, every time I say something like that, I forget it immediately, so I don't even remember what we're talking about.
so you have
Yeah.
the short-term memory loss. He actually has it. So this is
Yeah.
it.
Oh, because he
Kevin?
did say that he's like a goldfish. Remember?
He is.
But yeah, go ahead,
Yeah.
Vinny.
Yeah.
Kevin, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, Kevin.
It's a new year? Wow. Happy New Year.
Nuclear power is perfectly safe.
I blame Diet Coke more than anything else.
For nuclear power?
Because it
For nuclear power?
No, for my
Not
memory
Dr.
loss.
Pepper?
How's
Yeah,
Diet
Dr.
Dr.
Pepper.
Pepper, Kevin?
Ooh,
Is it
Dr.
good?
Because it was like it was like the aspartame in Diet Coke that eats holes in your memory, and
Is that a real thing?
I believe so.
Wow.
I believe it. Whether it's true or not,
He
that's what
doesn't
I
know.
believe.
He's got holes in his
Yeah.
memory.
I forgot.
How would he know?
Did the Navy give you Diet Coke before it was available to the public? And then that's how, because you were test subjects.
No. In fact, there's no
course
like
not.
soda on submarine. Like
What?
they don't give you that. You can
What?
bring your own. I used to bring my own like hat for special occasions, but we got like they called it bug juice.
What is bug juice?
That makes sense.
It's like orange juice or guava juice, and that's it comes like in a.
But it just like attracts bugs.
Well, I mean that's fine, but like just have that on repeat all the time.
Yeah, it's on
Kevin,
repeat.
why? We talked about it. I guess I still find it surprising that you just joined the Navy and you're just like, I want to do the worst possible thing ever in the Navy. I'm going to be underwater.
It was not the worst thing ever.
Really.
There's plenty of other jobs that are much more terrible than that.
All right. Fair enough. It is cool that you did nuclear. I have to say, it's cool. It's cool for stories.
For the record, I didn't bring this up. That was not me. This one doesn't count towards my Navy story counts. I'm just saying.
They always count.
They always count. Yeah.
No.
There's like a Navy gravity that just when you happen to fall into the Navy well, then you start talking stories.
We're all stuck in it. We're in like a whirlpool of it.
Yeah.
Here we go again. Like Team Rocket, we're just like spinning towards the center of the vortex.
When there's a kraken.
Periscope comes up. It's Kev. What's up?
Kevin's the Meowth. He's like, that's right.
Meowth. Yeah, like Team Rocket.
Kevin, Pokemon was a show from the early 1990s. It's a Japanese show.
Yeah, dude.
I just
I
feel
must have
for
been
some reason like
underwater
you
at
wouldn't
that
know
time.
what it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know what Pokemon is. I was a part of the
All right, fair
originals.
enough.
That was mine.
The
Yep.
original Pokemon.
Kev was number 36 on
That's
the list.
He was.
Pokemon.
Kev Vander.
And then we captured him, and they were just like, "Do this podcast with us."
I just saw a thing not too long ago that was like Ash Ketchum finally won the championship or something.
Oh, thank God!
Yeah, dude.
Nice.
25 years, he finally got it. Like, congratulations.
Congratulations, dude.
Ash. Congrats to Ash.
It only took him
Yeah.
It only took.
being reborn 20 times.
He is the
I feel like
perfect
Will-
employee. He's the 10-year-old with 25 years of experience. I didn't come up with that.
Amazing. That's
good joke.
It's true. Well, congratulate. That's actually really exciting news. I'm really happy for that. You should make characters they make characters that are relatable, but sometimes it's like too much. It's like let them win sometimes too, for God's sake. And I feel like that finally happened with Ash. And
I remember him going to the first what do they call him? Pokemon gym, and just like, come on, get him. I was so pumped for that.
Who's his first fight?
Yeah.
Wasn't it against Brock?
Really?
I think it was, or Misty.
Ash's first.
I think it was Brock first.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought it was him and Pikachu against like a whole flock of Pidgeys.
Oh yeah, that too.
Was
And he's
that
gotta,
wasn't
like-
in the gym though? That was like just in the field.
Yeah.
Right?
It was technically against Pikachu because Pikachu electrocuted him, right?
Yeah.
It was,
Yeah.
first-
They had some beef when it first started out. It was not a great relationship.
No.
Very toxic.
No, it wasn't.
First gym battle.
Yeah, John.
It's Pewter Gym against Brock.
Peter Jim. Brock.
Who? Okay.
There
Called it,
That's cool.
man. Look at that.
All right,
Kevin doesn't know what Pokemon is.
Well done.
And I have shitty memory.
Happy
But
New Year,
I managed to pull that one out of nowhere.
Happy New Year.
Yeah, Happy New Year, Kevin. I guess it came full circle and stuff. I'm sorry I made fun of you for not.
And
That's
we're,
right.
we left off at another form of Poke Battle for Kev.
Did.
Oh, yeah.
We did?
Is that Will Q in the F?
Is the Electrophore going to reprise this role? Oh, no. Okay.
Wait, I'm confused
Well,
on
I
the
was
on the
trying
Pokemon
to.
reference.
I was because it was a battle. Don't we have
The
a
battle of
battle?
the three armies.
but it was a
battle
Poke
royale
battle.
going on right now.
Because you guys had like the Electivore, and there were a couple of, like the summon
he'll come back.
hologram. But yeah, if you want to just jump into it, let's play. I'm down.
Let's play.
All
Batter
right.
over. Begin
Sorry.
episode.
Did I?
I was really confused by your
We'll
Pokemon reference, but yes, we are in the
We'll
middle
travel
of the
back in time. It was like, shut the fuck up. Let's get started.
Did I?
I went to the future and I see what happens when you don't shut up.
Yeah, when this banter goes on for too long. Everyone in Discord
I'm
gets
sorry.
upset.
We were talking about Pokemon battles, and I'm just like, oh, there's another battle.
But that's like the best thing to talk about.
Will doesn't know what's going on
Oh,
because
that's
he's
true, that's
beyond it. He's too old for Pokemon.
Yeah. Will is experiencing the past, future.
He's over there
Future.
like
At present, simultaneously.
Yeah.
Will's over there like, I'm a Yu-Gi-Oh guy. I don't play Pokemon.
Or a Digimon guy.
Oh, Digimon. I was in Digimon.
It's actually kind of good.
Wait, we're playing. We're
Digimon's
playing.
actually good.
Let's
All
play.
right, let's do
Unpopular
this.
opinion, and
Let's
then we can get into it. Digimon was way more entertaining than Pokemon.
I mean, it had a better story for sure because things actually happened.
I'm willing to entertain your arguments. Yeah.
Next banter.
I feel like you can drop that gauntlet.
Next time.
and
Yeah,
then
dude.
start
Put that in the
an
notes.
episode.
It's like
Let's
unpopular opinion, hot take. Begin episode.
Yep. All right. Listeners, tell us about your favorite child
Tell us if you like
battle
Pokemon
show.
Child battle show. Beetleborgs.
or if you're like Will and you watch Astro Boy growing up.
I don't know if I told you guys this one, but like we went over to our friend's house and they had a trampoline, and Grayson was still in the car, so I was in, him and I were sleeping in the car, and then we woke up and we're like, oh look, there's kids playing in the trampoline, and there were 4 kids in the trampoline with shields and swords. They were foam. No, nothing crazy. They're foam swords.
Love it.
And then I go in the backyard and I was talking to the dad, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm creating my own tournament." It's like
Videotaping it. It's gonna be like,
Bring me your
bum
kids.
fights.
And he's like, whoever wins, I'm gonna fight them. I was like, oh my god,
Oh my god.
That dad's name, Michael Vick.
close. It's Micah.
God.
Micah,
Micah
I'm
Vick.
calling you out. I'm sure he was kidding. I'm very
I think he's creating the first neighborhood gym. He's the gym leader.
Oh, that'd be cool.
This is how a gang starts.
One day with augmented reality, we'll have like some real fucking Pokemon games. Like, it'll be great.
All right, Kev.
Anyway.
Let's play.
Yeah, sorry, I'm putting it in the
go.
notes. Digimon vs. Pokemon next week. We're gonna hear it out. I want to
Okay.
hear the arguments.
Dope.
I'm all for it. But yeah, let's play. Here's my summary. Last time, you met back up with Merc, Kesh, and Vari 13. You delivered the parts and described battles before Merc ran off to finish that EMP key. Rolu Terme offered to assist, while Chalk and Thaddeus got a little history lesson about the lands surrounding the Great Wreckage. Merc finished off the EMP and ran over to the sealed doors of the Stellar Flare. While she was getting that set up, you noticed Kesh was a little uneasy. And Kesh's concerns soon became a very real reality. Bum Guzzle and a horde of space goblins approached, angered about the slaying of Tinkerton. And then Terme and Chalk were able to persuade them, kinda, by saying they did it because it was a calling from Triune themselves.
So good.
Except Chalk
really
didn't
funny.
know when to stop and failed that last check.
So
that
good.
last chalk. But
Until
before
we
it got any
distracted
worse,
enough, right? They totally forgot about
but before it
that.
got any worse,
Shock was drunk on power at that point. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take
He
it.
went too far. I flew too far flew too close to the sun.
He did.
Then we-
Flew too close to the drift.
but before that got any worse, Asashla and the Unbrood clambered over the other side of the junk pills. And after a short stare down, battle ensued. Will this be the final battle of the mid-zone? Now, let's take you back to the map.
the mid-zone.
Wait, is that like prophesied or something? Final
What is the mid-zone?
battle of the
Prophesied?
mid-zone? Can I roll a culture check?
The area that we're in. It's like not quite the outer zone. It's the mid-zone between Catback
This
and the
is the
outside.
mid-zone, and Kesh told you that this is where many battles between the Unbrood and the Trash Hunters happen. So
Really?
we're on the map now. You can see it. There's lots of Akeshtis on the right. There's lots of goblins on the left.
It's the final battle.
Of the mid-zone.
Yeah, it is.
It is the final battle of the mid-zone. And does that have any significance?
Yeah. Like this is a big fight between the two groups, the Akeshtis
Yeah, dude.
and the Trash Hunters.
Yeah.
The goblins versus the Akeshtis.
And we're caught in the middle.
This is like spilling the tea.
It's kind of winner takes all.
This is some
This is-
serious.
This is the rumble at the end of West Side Story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One thing I forgot to do last time was actually show you images. I'm just to drop these on here. Show to everyone because artwork in this book is awesome.
Oh, wow.
Shosh.
Can you show those? They didn't pop up on my screen.
Bomb.
I saw him.
Guzzle.
Bomb guzzle.
All right, so we have a Sashla. Is it a giant Akeshti? Giant. Not actually giant, just large by definition. Somebody would describe her.
She's a huge lizard. She kind of looks like Godzilla, basically. I don't really know what else to say. She has like these like tusks coming out of her face. She looks pretty cool.
Red, scaled, muscular, with these sort of like looks like bandages or like
20-pack abs.
maybe tassels that were bandages for like sparring, you know, like training, as well as like a tunic of some sort, deep red tunic.
Yeah.
But like a scaly body.
Yep.
With like horns and like claws.
Very sharp claws, and a ring on her right middle finger.
Also,
She might have
biceps are massive.
Also, she has giant spikes going down her spine, sort of.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
I do wish I had an image of Hrog to throw up next to her because they are the
was gonna
same creature. They're both Riveners.
Right.
I believe the females get a little bit larger. But let's look at the other one, Bomb Guzzle.
Yep. Bomb Guzzle has like 120 teeth.
Yeah.
Very tightly packed. Imagine like a giant goblin head inside of a
Mech suit.
junk Gundam.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it. That's
Pretty
it.
appropriate.
Yep. And
Yeah.
the right
Yeah.
shoulder is like looks like an old, I don't know, pistol with
Artillery
a scope.
something.
It's like steampunk looking.
Yeah.
It's like an
I know.
Acme cannon.
Yes.
Yeah, I can see that.
The whole left arm ends in these massive claws. I'm hoping that Bomb Guzzle has all of these weapons in actuality.
Oh yeah. Edward
Some
Scissorhands
sort of
on
like-
the left. Kind of normal on the right.
Yeah.
I feel like you're about to find out because we are in the middle of combat. We rolled for initiative last time.
We did.
We did. I have your numbers all written out.
Cool.
Oh, and it's actually Rolu's turn first.
Stop. Man, I was really hoping you wouldn't say that. Just a cold open. I got to jump in not knowing I had
What's so
first.
cold about it? It looks like it's hot.
It's hot. All right.
So just for the listener,
Well, it's so hot.
So this area here is called the Midzone. It's a large open field with all sorts of debris spanning out from the entrance to the stellar flare. And I, just for anybody who's looked at this map before, I turned it and rotated it to make it a little more appealing to myself. So the entrance to the stellar flare is at the very top of this map, and it spans downward. And then we have spread out throughout the map, we have Merc, Vari 13, and Thaddeus are kind of uptight against the door of the stellar flare. And we have Kesh just to the right of the door. Then you come down just a little bit, and we have Terme and Chak are standing within arm's length of Bomb Guzzle. Rolu happened to step in between Asashla and Bomb Guzzle because Asashla is down kind of diagonally to the right about 20 feet. And then to the right we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 smaller Keshtis. And then on the left we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 goblins, but one of them was crushed instantly, just boom, by Asashla before this fight even happened. All right. Now that I described all that, did I leave anything out? You ready to roll?
Ready to roll.
It's good.
Let's roll.
Rolu,
Rolu?
I think, turns on his heels, seeing all this happen so quickly, as I think it was Asashla who just said, like, let's freaking go, right?
Ambushed.
Led the initiative there, and I think you see Rolu moves his robes back out of the way as he is going to take total defense as a standard action and is going to start to move back towards the line up north of the map 10 feet back, and is going to move towards the entrance because he is thinking of protecting that entrance and not wanting to get involved in the combat. Kev.
And just to be clear, total defense gives you plus what, 4?
4 to your
Plus
to your
4 bonus.
AC.
Well, let's put that to work because you just moved out a threatened square.
No way. Okay. All right.
For real?
Of course I did. Of course I did.
So
I'm the
the-
10-foot reach of the Rivener.
That's right. You were 1 square away.
Oh.
So
I'll
that's a
take it.
19 to hit. Does 19 hit with your plus 4?
Against what? EAC or KC?
KAC.
Oh, yeah, unfortunately it does. But 19, I
It
have
does!
a 19. You literally got it. Of all
All
freaking
right.
numbers you could have rolled.
So just as you try, she reaches out and just grabs the back of your neck. And
Vulcan neck pinches you, and now you're unconscious.
that's right. 11 points of damage.
Holy
Slashing tight.
God dang. Everyone avoid that one.
wow.
That's like the big one, right?
Yeah, I think
Skala.
yes.
Sashla.
I think Rolo was trying to say something like, back up, we need to stay out of this until we know who we can focus our attacks on. And then focus on our attacks, and then just gets, like, cut in the back while trying to move out of the way. Thanks, Kev. That was super nice of you, buddy.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Thanks for playing into that. Terme, it's your turn. Is that your full turn? That was your full turn. Was full defense?
Yeah.
Is full defense a standard action?
Standard action.
Okay, so full defense and then walked away and it didn't do anything to help.
It almost did.
Almost. Tremaine.
I'm going to take a guard step back, and then I'm going to cast. Actually, I'm going to delay and see what they do as far as like attack. Can I do that?
Sure.
I think it's a good idea.
I mean, you're pretty close to the top of the turn order.
Do it.
You can delay. You can't delay your full turn. You'd have to do ready in action at this point because you spent an
Okay.
action.
I'm going to ready in action.
Okay, you have to give me what you're going to do and the trigger.
Okay.
And just to know if it is a offensive maneuver that you're going to do, then whatever the trigger is happens first. But if you're doing strictly defensive, then the trigger happens second. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm going to use my final spell slot, and I'm going to cast adamantine shot on a regular old round. Thanks to the firm for the update on using adamantine shot.
Nice.
Dope. Thanks, Rules Paralegals on Discord.
And who are you going to target? I'm going to need you to tell me that too.
So I'm going to target whoever is being the aggressor.
Whoever's the aggressor, whoever's targeting you. I don't know if I can just let you choose the aggressor.
Whoever's targeting me.
Okay, I will give you that. So you're going to ready an adamantine shot
Yes.
to target whoever is attacking you.
Yes.
And you're okay with losing that spell. Oh, I guess you wouldn't lose the spell because you don't technically cast it then if
Right.
you aren't targeting.
Right.
Yep.
Correct.
Okay. All right. As long as that's all clear, we're all under an understanding there.
Cope said it.
Chalk, it's your turn, but before you do anything, you notice again there's just this war raging in the background. There are Keshtis on one side launching all sorts of magic missile and stuff like that at the goblins, and then on the other side you have the goblins shooting their junk lasers and building barricades and hiding behind things. It's just chaos across this war field. So what are you going to do?
Chalk is going to. Excuse me. Sorry, Chalk is still sick. Chalk is going to turn to Bumgozzle. He's still sort of drunk with power, and say, "I killed your god. You can't touch me."
Oh, shut up, Shaq, please.
Holsters. That's going to be his not in the face action. So please make a will save.
We'll save.
Okay.
We'll save.
For Shaq.
Wow, Kelly, you really just.
Because of Shaq. Yeah, I know. There's so much energy for that will save. What's it going to be, Kevin? What's your will save?
Kev, what's your will save?
I'm looking up the will. Slow down.
Kev, what's your will save? Tell us, Kev. We want to know.
It's a 14.
Oh, 14.
Ties go to the roller.
Oh.
That's super duper annoying. I'm gonna put away my light asphalt blaster and pull out my combat knife.
Nice.
Okay.
God
So
dang.
what it not in the face is a move action,
It is, yeah.
and then you're using your standard action to pull your weapon.
To put away my blaster and to pull out my knife, yeah.
Okay. And that's your turn.
And that's both actions I'm allotted, yeah.
There we go.
Very impressive.
Ooh, well, this is interesting. It's now Asashla's turn. And she is going to just march forward. I'm going to kill you all. As she steps forward to here.
Oh. Where is here?
What's the matter, John?
Why don't you explain where here is, and then they'll
2
know.
Steps forward.
Towards everybody
Five
to be
feet. 10
within
feet.
range of everybody.
Well, at least Rolu and Shaq are.
This
for
is
sure
basically
range, unfortunately.
Basically,
Kev's TPK.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Kevin, stay
well,
away.
there's technically there are 4 of you in my targeting range, so I'm going to roll dice 1 through 4, going clockwise. We're going to start with Bombgozzles 1, Chalk is 2, Terme 3, and Rolu is 4. Let's see, who does she go for? That is a 2 on the dice. So she steps forward and she just reaches out for Terme. No, Chalk. I said Chalk.
yeah,
Right.
you said clockwise. That's shock.
That's right. My bad. You're not in the face only works on Bombgozzle?
It didn't work at all. He passed the DC. But
Uh-huh.
it would have, yes.
Oh, God. I'm going to kill someone, aren't I?
Great.
That's 22 to hit.
Oh my.
Come on, bro.
This poor plant.
Yo.
There's no bonus for meeting my KAC +8, right?
No, unless I'm doing something or other.
Okay, cool.
A combat skill. So that hits, you're saying?
Yes, indubitably.
Indubitably.
Without a doubt.
Chalk is
That is
wrecked.
only 9 points of damage. Slashing type.
Oh, just 9.
Which you're weak against because you're a plant, right? Pokemon.
Plant type is vulnerable to slash. That's true, isn't it?
It's
Oh,
true.
wait,
God dang
very
it.
funny.
That was a good one.
Are you alive still, Chuck?
Hang on. Yeah, I'm good.
No?
I've just mismanaged my health for a minute.
Yeah.
You said that's 9?
That's 9 to hit, yeah.
Dumb.
Or 9 points of damage, yeah.
Cool.
Pokemon.
So I've got 3 stamina points.
Okay.
And I've got 6 hit points.
Wow. Yikes. Okay.
Chalk's gonna die.
No shot.
And it's now Bomb Guzzle's turn. So he's within arm's reach of Asashla. He's close enough to attack Chalk. And Chalk is the one saying all sorts of stupid shit to him at this point. And he's growling between the two of them. No. But he's going to take a guarded step back away from Asashla and ready his cannon.
Yo.
At her.
What?
See if I can hit.
Kamehameha.
Oh, I'm pretty sure that hits. That is a 26 against her easy to beat
26,
KAC.
Whoa.
Oh, that's good to know.
Little
Nice little
knowledge
drop there.
Yeah, okay, cool. Sweet.
Yeah,
Thanks,
uh-huh. And that's going to
Could be
be
a could be a lie.
only 4 points of damage. So he just, that shoulder cannon readies itself, comes down. It's rattling and clanking, and there's all little pistons moving on it, and it goes, and this laser beam hits her right in the shoulder, and she kind of just winces a little bit and shakes it off. So that's 4 points of damage. Bam. All right. I'm actually really excited about this, and I set this on the Excel sheet, and I don't know why I did this sooner, but like I have all the details kind of written out, but then I have all this extra room from where I have your guys' information that I didn't put in. So what I did was I made an equation where any damage I have, I just throw in any square above or below, and it takes away the damage from the appropriate bad guy. I'm just very proud of myself.
That's cool. You should share that.
Should share it.
Yeah, dude.
I like it. Yeah,
No,
put
it's
it on,
it's
Discord or something.
proprietary. I'm going to keep it to myself.
Or is it owned by Wilsef?
Oh yeah, shoot.
You own 1/5 of
I didn't
that
read
now,
the fine
Kevin.
print.
Sorry.
Rough.
Well, this is an interesting turn of events. Thaddeus, what are you going to do?
Thaddeus is just like, well, looks like now we know who we need to kill. I recommend everyone stay a distance, do guarded tactical retreats, and fire from a distance. Tactical retreats, everything. All right. And then he's at a distance, but he's going to move a little bit further back because, that, right? And then looks like he has a pretty open shot. So he's moving up.
well, rewind.
Yeah, wait, where does he move on the map? Can you tell me?
He's moving
Tactical
behind
retreat.
the tent. He's just going to maintain a distance from this guy. So
Behind.
Slow down.
listen, okay, hold on. Thaddeus, all right.
Thaddeus says, I'm going to take a tactical retreat, and then says, excuse me, as he squeezes between a small goblin and a helpless android.
Okay.
He's taking a page from the Dr. OK rule of tactics.
You guys, I just like as I move around to no. Now hold on now. All right, Thaddeus, you have
Good
to give
stuff.
him respect for the fact that he has done this shit for a very long time. This is what he does. He knows what
Like,
he's
use
doing.
people
Also,
as
he
human
doesn't give a
shields?
shit about this goblin or he doesn't care.
Our
Let's be
weapons
real.
officer, everybody.
Yeah. Is that how you killed all those Kasathans? Is from a distance?
Behind other people.
Behind other people.
Behind other people.
All right, look, there's a method behind this. So, but for real, maintain your distance, and he's going to shoot, Asashla. And here we go. So auto target rifle.
Don't forget, that's now soft target or soft cover because you step behind two innocent
Does he
people.
really? After all the weird cover
After stepping
conversations we've
behind
had?
somebody, yes, you get soft cover.
No, but like I'm literally between the two of them.
You're passing through their squares in order to hit Asashla. That is soft
My
cover.
bad. Then I'll just go here.
Okay.
All right.
Where's here?
So now
Right,
I'm
slightly
gonna
in
go
front
here.
of them.
All right, you know what? I'm here now. I'm not behind anyone, Kevin.
That was
All right,
where
so
you
now
were.
I'm gonna shoot.
You
yeah,
took a
no, that
step
wasn't.
back.
That wasn't where I was. That's where
It's
I
one step back.
Yeah.
It's a 22 to hit.
That
Sashla,
hits.
Which
It
hits.
definitely hits.
Yeah.
EAC.
All right.
Casey?
It doesn't matter. That hits.
3 damage. Hooray.
3 damage. And what are you shooting? That's the Venom Caster?
That's the Venom Caster. There's no venom in this shot.
All right.
He like pings her in the face, in like the nostril.
In the face. Yep. And she snorts it.
Now stay away.
Like a badass. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so that is the end of that round, but what I'm going to do now is actually move Kesh, Merc, and Vari 13 out of the way because they are going to just cower in fear, much like Thaddeus tried to do.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
And so they're going to jump
crazy.
in. Yeah, Merc is actually going to run up and around on top of the little hill that goes up and over the door.
Yeah.
Of the Stellar Flare. Vari is going to run out and behind the tent. Oops, I'm going to move the whole tent on accident. Move the tent back.
Whoa, did the
was
tent
there.
just move?
He's
The tent was
dying,
moving
man.
too. I'm
Like,
sorry. I
wow.
should have put the tent in the background. I'm going to move that down.
Oh, great. The tent's an ally now.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank
Provides
you.
cover. And move it to the nav layer so I don't do that again.
Blows.
Also, thanks again, Michael, for not coming along to help out.
Yeah.
Well, he's not
Thanks,
gonna be
Michael.
able to play. really don't like
Michael, is that you behind the tent? Is that you?
Who knows? You left Michael with Riddle, and he may still be a true warrior at heart. Just saying.
Don't,
But not
Done.
in reality.
Done.
man.
Done.
don't do this to me, Kev.
Twists. And
This
folds
is not the
all
threefold
over.
conspiracy, sir. I don't need that much paranoia in this story.
Sevenfold. This
They
is
want a break from all of
the
this.
extended, threefold extended.
Avenged
all right.
sevenfold.
End of round number 1. Moving into round number 2. I thought about doing some clever work with rounds and affecting things, but I didn't on my Excel sheet. I left it alone. Round number 2. It is now Rolu's second turn.
All right, Rolu's going to say, Chalk, I'm going to need you to listen to me. You need to get out of range of this demon. And then Rolu is going to take a guarded step back. And hopefully that obviously does not incur an AOO because I think I was in range. So it takes a 5-foot step back. And as...
Are you saying a guarded step or a 5-foot step?
sorry, a guarded step backwards, and his 2 lower hands scoop his robes that way he doesn't trip as he starts shuffling backwards, and his upper 2 hands quickly cast Blessings of Youth so that way he can get some of his stamina points, because FYI, Rolu was at 9 of 14 hit points and no stamina, so any other hit and I think Rolu could have been down. Yeah.
Good call. Good call.
Yeah. So, gonna cast that and get some stamina points back. And I rolled an 8. Max stamina points back.
Oh, yes. Good job.
There it is.
Dude, I love to see it.
You love to see it. Plus 5-foot enhancement to the target's land speed for 1 round, but I'm not gonna use it. And that's my turn.
That's a beautiful turn.
Thank
I
you.
love it.
Thank you.
Terme, you're up.
Seeing clearly that my opportunity was wasted to attack, I am now going to attack, but I'm going to take another guarded step first.
Yes.
Take a guard step back.
Diagonally away from Asashla.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep. It does
And
look like
then-
we've left Chalk for a sacrifice. I'm sorry.
Well, I mean,
Hey, you did bring it on yourself.
Jock, get out of there, quick.
Everyone's just like literally getting hella far away from this dude, just like onto the edge of the map. We don't want
and I'm going to cast
good.
Adamantine Shot.
Do it.
do it.
And you're
So
attacking
I
who?
roll 3 times, and then for each one of those, I can roll a d8.
And you're attacking who? Whom?
The big bad.
There's 2 big bads. Well, there's a bigger bad and a little big bad.
The biggest bad.
Asashla, the original
Sashla.
He's attacking Sandy Claus.
Yeah.
Sandy Claus.
The one that attacked Chalk.
Because it's on a sandy planet.
It's accurate. It's accurate.
Did it attack Chalk?
He just wants to give us presents. Or
She did. She did. She
did.
crushed Chalk.
Yeah.
Slashed him.
Rough.
Okay. Natural 20 on the first
Fair
one.
bit of
Nice.
top.
Ooh, that is a crit. It's
Yes.
it's just a flat D8. Roll that D8 twice, please.
I'm not sure if that's on this spell.
Are you saying you can't crit on the?
Would it?
Ooh, it's a
I
good
don't
question.
know. Let's go
see if we
to-
can do this in record time. Adamantine Shot, Starfinder. Let's see if we can see if it crits.
I don't have my Slack open.
Ooh,
Somebody asked the rules lawyers.
You mean Discord?
That's what I meant.
Ask on Discord the rules.
Why wouldn't it crit?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering.
Yeah.
There's nothing
Okay.
saying it doesn't.
Yeah.
Nope. Now I'm arguing it. It doesn't crit.
Wait, why?
But
Because Will objected to his own. That's like declining a.
wait, hold on.
No.
Asking the rules paralegals. Hold on.
Property.
I
Are
was
you
just wondering
typing
if it
Discord
did or
or-
not. But because I rolled 3 times. Like, that's.
What's the question that I can ask Jeremy, Jeff, etc.?
What if I got 3 crits? That'd be crazy.
Then
That would be
Freaking
crazy,
awesome.
but I think
right,
I think it's
you also have to run the odds of you getting 3 crits. That's 1 in what is it, 20 cubed?
Yeah.
while we're talking about this, what is your bonus? What are you applying for this? Are you do you have a ranged attack, or are you doing your spell attack? Because I think it should be your ranged, right?
Adamantine shot. It just says.
It has the knockdown critical hit effect.
Yeah.
Oh,
There it is.
Knockdown.
Found it.
So it does have a critical effect. then.
Use your-
you still do the crit damage,
Key
and
ability
then
score instead of strength.
now I got to look up knockdown.
Key ability score for a.
And triple the spell slot level instead of the item level. So it's a d20 plus your key ability score plus 3 times the spell slot level. This is what I'm seeing.
Yep.
Okay, so my key ability score is charisma, which is a +3. So that would be.
That's for the breach weapon special property. So I think the knockdown critical
It is
hit
a
effect
breach weapon, though, because the adamantine shot makes it a breach weapon. Right?
Right.
But I'm wondering if the knockdown is the critical hit effect. Otherwise, as a breach weapon, I think you can use it to literally breach a door. Knockdown is just the target gets knocked prone.
Yeah, I think you just get knocked down. And then it's double damage, right?
I think it's double damage. I'll give you double damage.
And then you get back up again.
All right.
Is this a real spell? I
Never gonna keep it down.
Yes. Never to keep you
What
down.
book is it out of?
Adamantine shot.
Adamantine chop, bro.
Yeah, but what book is it out of?
School transmutation.
Galactic Magic is the book.
There it is.
Yeah, that makes sense. All right.
There aren't as
kinda
many Starfinder third-party books that do spells like in Pathfinder.
So do I double the first roll, or do I roll it twice?
You roll it twice.
You roll it twice and you add the effects both times. You add the bonuses.
Okay, so 13 points of damage on the first adamantine shot.
What did you roll? You rolled.
I rolled a 5 and an 8. Sorry,
5 and an 8. Okay, that's just the first shot. Shot
Yeah.
number 2,
14.
a 14 for KAC. Does not.
Yes, does not hit.
Oh.
No.
Oh. Close. Third time's a charm.
17.
A 17 does hit.
Yes.
Go ahead and roll that damage.
Let's get it.
Let's get it.
8.
8 points of damage.
Yes.
Dang.
Whoa.
Yes, dude.
I love this. So like she's coming at you, and you just kind of pull this bullet out of your robe and flick it, and it shoots up in the air, turns into 3 different rounds of adamantine, and goes shooting off in her direction. One of them whizzes right past her head. The other one catches her lip and almost tears her cheek off.
Oh.
And the last one hits her like dead in the chest, just
Oh, amazing.
and knocks her to the ground. Backwards. Boom. I mean, and everybody feels the ground shake. Even like all the Keshtis and the goblins that are fighting in the background, they pause for half a second and look over to see that happen. And the Keshtis, they look nervous. I mean, their big boss just went down,
Amazing.
and that's the end of your turn. Chalk, what are you going to do?
Get out of there, man.
I'm gonna
Get out of there. Don't be a hero.
I'm gonna make a wisdom check. Hang on.
About whether you should be a hero.
No,
This
I don't
is
think
whether
this is gonna
Chalk's gonna run away or whether Chalk's gonna try to stab
No,
her.
shock.
10 or under, you stab her.
Oh my god!
If you fail, you stab.
You get a +4 to melee attacks, right?
This is a
because she's
when
prone.
they're prone, you do.
yeah. This is he rolled a 3 on wisdom. He's stabbing her.
I love leaving like character decisions up to dice.
Yeah.
I think
I'm
it's-
so glad.
Cool. He's gonna stab her, and he's gonna take the full attack to stab her.
Yes.
You need to try to stab her twice.
let me just double check prone. What is?
Are you close enough to do a full attack?
Jack, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm within 5
Not
feet.
gonna lie, it's pretty bad. Okay.
So he has the Elfan. Is that right?
Yeah.
So it's like if he was just a tiny creature, he would have 0 reach. But because he has the extending arm tentacle things,
Yeah.
he's able to do a regular 5-foot reach like normal.
And the prone is that a Sashla will have a -4 penalty against Chalk's melee attacks. It's not that Chalk has a +4.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was just reading that.
That's what I meant. It's the same thing though.
It's effectively the same thing, but it's
like subtracting the negative.
Yep.
Yeah, it's still addition.
Cool.
But I was also trying to look up how to get back up. It's just that's a move action to stand up.
Yeah, it's a move action.
Okay. Chalk, what do you do?
So for a full round attack, it's -2 to each attack. Is that it?
-4.
-4. Okay, cool.
So you're breaking even essentially.
Dope.
Because she has a -4 to her AC.
So that's a 13 for the first stab.
That's a miss.
That's a miss.
Oh.
Tries to stab her, but it like glances off one of her scales.
Even with the -4?
Yeah.
Well,
I only get a +3.
It's a -4 from his attack, but it's also a -4 to her
okay.
AC. So
Kansas.
it's equaling out. So whatever he tells me is going to be what like he's fighting her basic AC. Right? You're not subtracting that -4, right?
Correct. 15.
15 also does not hit.
Oh, no.
Goodness.
Wait, what easy to hit monster were you talking about just a minute ago?
I mean, easier.
Come on, dude.
Easier than a 27.
Talk about unrealistic expectations.
Sorry if I misled you on that one.
So misleading.
So
Yeah,
misleading.
I think that was on
Chink.
purpose.
Yeah.
And now
This was a trap.
This was a trap.
I told you that might be the case.
We all fell for
Cool. Shock's dying. That's fine.
He's like
Chalk's
Kevin
gonna
C.
die.
Abracadabra Pokemon.
Sashla is going to stand up from prone.
How dare she?
Cool. Cool.
the audacity.
Cool.
And Chalk is the only one within reach.
Just like he's the shadow, like ascend over Shock.
Sorry.
He just looks up slowly. Is it? Oh my god!
As she stands up, Chuck sees like his entire political career that he left behind flash before his eyes.
Life flashes before his eyes.
That's a 20 to hit.
I don't know who you think you're attacking, but yeah, that hits.
No.
But it's only 8 points of
20 points
damage.
of damage.
Oh
Just
my
8 points.
goodness.
Only enough to put somebody
Oh
down.
my goodness.
I rolled a 1 on that.
You only need one. You only need one hit point, right?
Oh, you're still up.
I have one hit
she,
point.
She just like her claw comes down and she slices right like between you. Like you're just standing in between her.
Yeah.
Like you come up between her fingers, but your leaves and your arms are just shredded.
Yep.
But you're still alive.
Oh,
And you're just like,
You see a little sap run down his leg.
It's now Bomb Guzzle's turn.
Oh my god.
That one is mine! Because he's pissed at you for not only killing his god, but also teasing him a little. He didn't like that. But he wants you to himself, and so he's going to take another shot at Asashla. That's a 21 to hit, and that hits. Bum, 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 bum. I lost my... Oh, there it is. I found it. I found the right die. That is max damage for big math. 11 points of damage on Asashla.
Wow.
Ooh, good.
Wow.
She's got to be getting there soon, hopefully.
Impressive.
Yeah,
So
very nice.
he looks you and he's so pissed at you, but he's like, I want you for myself. And he shoots Asashla one more time and it hits her dead in the shoulder. She's racked after just standing up. It's now Thaddeus' turn.
Oh, Thaddeus.
Thaddeus, like, actually catches himself being kind of sad about the Shaq situation. And then he kind of, like, in spite of the fact that he's also kind of pissed off. And he also wants to, like, give him his just due soon for all that shenanigans. But he tells, like, that Terme's like, Terme, it's up to you, but if you could lift him out of there, I know you could do things like that. That might be helpful. I'm not sure how much he weighs. And then, Terme, what's your health at?
I say telepathically, I'm fine. I'm full health.
Okay. And Shaq didn't do any critical recently, right? Nope. Never mind. Then he's just gonna like shoot him. Dude, with technical forming,
What were you
Venomcaster,
thinking?
it doesn't
you
hit.
Can tell me in the...
No, it's nothing secret. I was just gonna top you up because I can do that if you did a critical action, which you don't.
we
you
should
don't need it.
save it for Chalk, baby.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
Wait, what is
Thaddeus,
the critical
like,
action? I'm confused.
Basically, Will did some crit so then, like, I can, as Thaddeus, once a day, or actually, I don't even think it's once a day, just generally, whenever a crit thing happens, he's like, regroup, like he did earlier with Rolu. And help him heal up a little bit.
Do I get a spell slot for that?
It's some kind of passive action thing.
Yeah.
Can you tell me, can you remind me and the listeners what that is?
It's called Regroup, and it is a hold on. The triggering ally regains stamina points equal to your class level plus your charisma bonus, and so on.
Oh, nice.
You can use it indefinitely. You can use it over and over and over. But it's after someone performs some kind of critical thing. You know what I mean?
Okay.
During a combat, though. It's like during that combat.
Exactly. It's like limited victor crisis effect. Only the ally that scored a critical hit or reduce an enemy to 0 hit points. So that's basically it.
So I could almost tank at least once, right? It replenishes me once.
This is in the
This is good.
core rulebook, right? I don't know why it's not popping up for me. It's a feat?
You can. I don't know if it has to be done in the same round, basically, or immediately after you perform the critical hit. I don't know. You know.
What's the
But
feat?
theoretically, it's called Victory Cry. Specifically regroup. And I'm not sure if I can just use it later on in combat. If that's the case, then that would be very helpful.
Battle leader. So it's a part of your battle leader skills.
Yep.
Which is your theme, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, yeah. You learn one victory cry chosen from the list below as a reaction when you or an ally scores a critical hit against a significant enemy with an attack. Yeah. Cool. Okay.
Gotcha.
But I wonder
So,
when I can use it.
You'd have to
Anyway,
use it
So,
No, that
as a
that would
reaction when Will crit with his adamantine shot would be the time.
so pretty much immediately.
Yeah.
Right.
apply. I would have given it to you like at the end of that turn. Like that makes sense to me.
I think so too, but it doesn't need to be done. You can use it. Actually, it's fucking free. Fuck it. Do you need health, Will? Sorry, this is going on for a while.
I have full health.
He's just gonna shout regroup, and he's gonna be like, "Well done, regroup." And then like he shoots and he misses. Asashla.
Wait, what did you roll? How do you know you missed?
It was like an 11, dude.
Oh yeah, you missed.
Yeah.
But like, you should tell me. I want to know. I want to
Well, I
know
just
if you
did
missed
it.
or not.
I missed, unfortunately, Rolu.
All right.
Moving on.
Moving on. That was Thaddeus' turn. It is back to the top with round number 3. Rolu, what are you going to do?
Okay, Rolu's going to do something that I've never done before, because you know what? Where you only live life once. And this is a total rules question for you, Kev, I want to reposition Chalk, or bull rush, or essentially grab and move Chalk out of the way. That is a reposition combat maneuver, says that as a full action, you can move and drag the target along behind you for every 5. Like, as much as you move them, you can also move. But maybe it's different because Chak is willing. Vinny.
I think it's also worth noting that 1, Chak is willing, and 2, Chak is tiny.
Fair.
And these rules are assuming you're trying to move a medium creature.
A medium unwilling creature. Yeah.
So automatic success.
And I would probably ask if it's possible to do that and also move through threatened square with acrobatics. Maybe that's too much. Tumble. Yeah, tumble. Sorry.
You can definitely try that, but just remember, for every time you pass through one threatened square, the second time you try to tumble would be +2 to the DC.
Got it.
So it would be 2 movements, though, to go in and out, right?
Yeah, I could either, because for the listener, Terme and I are about 20 feet apart, and Chalk is right in the middle of us, and also 10 feet like south of us. So like diagonally
It's like
down.
a little triangle.
Yeah, so I could duck in and then come back up, or I could keep going and go past Bomb Guzzle, because I don't know that Bomb Guzzle is really attacking us. I could try and make it to the far side of Bomb Guzzle. This is a tough thing. We're literally running in between, like in the open field in front of this literal Rivener demon.
Chalk is at the tip of the spear between 2 armies.
Yes. All right, so I'm gonna. So just to be clear, I'm gonna try and reposition him. I'm rolling to see if I can move. I'll show you, Kev. I'll take like 5 feet. I'm not. I'll move Rolo back, but I'm moving 5 feet, grabbing Chalk, and then moving 5 feet away. Does that make sense?
You can't move, action, move.
But that's part of the reposition. Oh, then
Is it?
Then I guess I could move here and reposition Chalk next to Termet. 5 feet away.
Okay.
Well, no,
So
5 feet. Reposition is move 5 feet. If you do a full action, you move them some more. So really, is this square?
You can move them
Yeah.
distance equal.
Is this square between Terme and I? So it's about 10 feet away from.
That is still within Asasha's reach.
So really, this doesn't make any sense.
Unless you can roll really
Diagonally?
high and your case, you can beat his KAC by an extra 5.
But it doesn't make sense. Instead, I should try and boost Chalk and let Chalk try and get out of there, because I think Chalk takes their turn before this Riveter. But then Chalk also... All right. So you're saying I can't do that?
I mean, you can. I don't know. I just don't know how useful it's going to be.
No, you
all right.
can't move in with the action that you're trying to do. So
Yeah, so
Right,
I can
so you
only
could-
move here, but nowhere. So, and by here, I mean like within reach. So I would just tumble, or I would try and tumble, get in without incurring an AOO. But nowhere that I move Chalk is going to be safe from the Riveter.
No. Not if you can only move. That's if you can move in the first place, because it's KAC plus 8. And then the only way to move him out of the danger would be... Oh, and that's a very curious question. If you move a body with reposition, do they incur AOO?
I don't know. I don't think I'm going to reposition, though, because after all this long,
this is complicated.
drawn-out thing, there's nowhere that Chalk can be moved that doesn't have any... That's safe.
yeah, all
It's
roads lead to getting killed.
Pretty much. But Rolu's going to try and pull focus from Chalk.
Unless-
Or from River. Yeah, unless what?
Maybe Shock has healing serums, or maybe Terme could float him out. I don't know.
Can I move and give him a healing serum? Or is...
There is a rule against that. We talked about is it a standard action to
Yeah,
So
it's a
apply
standard
a serum?
action to
Or is it it's a
administer.
full action?
It's a
to do it
standard
against?
to do it to yourself. It's a full action to give it to somebody else.
Yeah.
Because I have healing serums, but I can't. I can't get out there fast enough. That's what
You could throw it at him, though, right?
Could I throw it, Kev?
If you throw it and you can score, above the AC, which you probably could, I'll give him a reaction to grab it with a dex check.
Okay.
Don't we have like a bajillion? I thought Shaq had some, but I don't know.
Does Shaq have any?
I've
No?
got one. I'll give him one.
All right. Terme, I'm gonna
literally
heal
levitate.
his soak, and you heal his hit points. And Rolu is going to take a 5-foot diagonal step forward, closer to the Rivener.
Are you doing a guard step?
Yeah,
Okay.
and then Rolu is going to cast Blessing of Youth on Chalk to heal Chalk's stamina points.
What is the distance
good
on
idea.
that?
For Blessings of Use, I think it's 30. The range is 25, so 35.
So you're not
feet.
going to move. You're just going to cast that.
Right, because if I move then cast, I'll incur an AOO.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that is unfortunately only 2 stamina points,
Hey, it's something.
because I think Rolu is thinking and feeling the pressure of realizing that one of his team members may go down. And so as his hand starts moving and he's saying the words that he said over and over again, he stumbles a little bit, and there's a brief flutter in his concentration, and so you don't get all of the stamina points that you could have get. But Rolu then focuses his attention, takes a few steps forward in a guarded step next to Chalk and closer to the Rivener, and is going to look up at this massive beast and say, "Why don't you pick on someone your own size?" And that's Rolu's turn.
Very brave, Rolu. Brave and stupid. I love it.
Yeah.
Very Rolu-esque. JK, that was actually a smart move. Just kidding.
And now it's Terme's turn.
Yeah, what he said, except, don't hit me, please. I'm going to take a guarded step forward and, administer.
I guess I can't administer, right? I can only just... Or
No, it's a full
Yeah,
action.
you
it
can
would be a
administer
full
as
action.
Yeah, that's the breaks, dude. That's the hard part.
Okay.
I hate that, by the way. I think we had this argument before, but I think it's dumb.
You can
I think
change
we-
it. Full action is, it says helpless or
uh.
unconscious creature. So anyway,
In
Wait, that's
the
a house rule?
meantime, can I do like a skill? Can I see do a life science check or maybe perception, mysticism? I don't know. Is there anything? Does Keshti have any special things I could be aware of that I could roll for?
You can roll a life science to learn more about the Akeshti. Sure.
Okay. 21.
What do you want to know?
Any like immunities or like weaknesses or I don't know.
Good idea.
What's there to know?
Well, there's no immunities or weaknesses. You already know she has a 10-foot reach. Yeah,
Special
she's pretty
attacks?
simple. She is just a war machine
Yeah.
that can smash you up. I will tell you, she has a claw that does +8 to attack. It does 1d6 damage +7 for slashing damage.
Okay.
And that's about it. That's all she's got going on.
No, like, cool. Okay, so she's not immune. Okay, did I do that skill check for free, or is that all? Yeah, my
Yeah,
turn.
that's free. I'll give you that free.
All right. I want to cast a stumble, which is a cantrip, as a standard action. Then I momentarily transpose the position of the limbs of the target in order to move or interfere with its proprioception.
Proprioception.
If the target fails its reflex save, it's off target and can move only half speed for one round.
Nice. I hope this works.
So, what do I save against?
And it's a reflex save, DC
Reflex.
13. It's not that great.
Oh, I passed that.
Oh,
Okay.
I got a 19 on the die.
never works.
Stumble.
Good try.
It's
Stumble.
a cantrip. Next turn, I'll hit Chalk.
So that was your whole turn?
Yeah, if Chalk goes down, I can revive Chalk and I can administer the serum
Yeah, same.
if need be.
Interesting, because it's now Chalk's turn. What are you going to do, Chalk? 3 points away from death.
And I'm actually curious. You don't have to answer this if you don't want to. Is it mathematically possible for her to do 15 damage?
Crit.
Yeah, just a crit, I think. Because I told you it's 1d6 +7, so max damage from her is 13.
Okay, cool.
I'm not sure where your math is going with that. It's kind of scaring me.
Yeah.
just running some numbers in my head. And this is a threatened square.
forget-
The square above me is threatened.
You are in a threatened square, and the square above you is threatened. Don't forget, you can also try tumble, or you can just do guarded steps. Those are options.
Can you just do guarded steps in a single round?
I can.
You could do
Talk
two.
to me about tumbling.
So tumbling is an acrobatics check against their, I think it's 15 plus 1.5 times her CR. So I have that value up and ready. And you can roll an acrobatics check against
And
that.
if I-
Just make sure.
And then if you need to,
If I fail the acro
Say
check, then I take the attack of opportunity, or I don't move.
yes, you take the attack of opportunity, and then I think you continue to move.
It's probably safer to just do guarded steps.
Yeah, just do 2 guarded steps.
Yeah. Can you do two?
I mean, you can tumble if you want. I'm all for it.
Supposedly.
Nobody tumbles around here.
Right?
tumbling.
That's what I'm talking about.
Let's
My son does it all the
Let's let
time.
the dice
He
decide.
tumbles and avoids my attacks.
okay.
Vinny's living by the dice.
I
man.
am.
It's
I'm
like,
gonna die by the
I
dice.
gotta.
Okay.
live or
Okay,
die
so
by
it
the
is.
dice.
Let's see. You move.
Tit.
Tumbling is a move action, and you move at half your speed. That's the one thing to know.
Okay.
You move through it. To move through a threatened area is 15 plus 1.5 times the opponent's CR, and then it increases by 2 every additional threatened square. So
It's just one threatened square he has to get through, right?
Right. It's
if he's moving through a threatened square, but he's still moving out of a threatened square.
Yeah, he's moving into one and then out of
So
one.
it's twice.
Yeah.
I'm going to say that's twice.
Oof.
Okay.
Oh, it's risky,
Cool.
dude.
It's 2 rolls.
Nope, that's too
Bro.
risky. I'm gonna double guarded step.
Good job.
There it is.
Good job.
There it is. The
I was
line
like,
is
there.
right.
Must be
I
really
didn't-
bored
I
of
didn't
his
talk
character
you
at
out
this
of it.
point.
goodness.
I wanted to try to take advantage of the extra 5 feet of movement that John gave me, but
I mean,
Also-
to be fair,
Fair.
like I mean, you still get your movement after you tumble is the advantage, right? So you could tumble for 2
Good point.
squares at 5 feet, so it'd be 10 feet, and then you have 20 feet of the rest of your movement, right, Kev?
Yes. I believe that's how
but I
read
would
it.
also I would have 25 feet after
If
that
you have 30 feet, right?
because of the blessings of youth.
But where are you going?
Where am I going to go? Exactly. I'm going to go right here. That's a double move.
Where's right here?
Jack is out of the way of danger. He's retreated next to Weps. on the very back line of the battle.
Near the entrance to the...
Yes.
Yeah.
As far away from danger as possible.
At the Web's
Dude.
position.
Yeah.
Glad you could see.
Actually, Webb's
my
is
logic.
slightly farther away from danger than the plant is.
That's
saying.
true. That's very true. Still, somehow.
Just gonna throw that out there.
Ranged warrior, yeah.
All right.
Cool.
Crisis averted. Wow,
Cool.
that's tough.
Jack might die today, but not right now.
Jack might die today. All right. So it is now Asashla's turn. Wait, why is there another aura? Who did that?
I did,
I
but
don't see any
stop it.
auras,
Turn it
bro.
off.
I did.
What is
I
going
turned it
on?
off. It's gone.
There are no
It's gone.
auras anywhere. Have to refresh.
So it is Asashla's turn. She is going to be attacking somebody. There's only 2 of you within her reach. I think she's actually... she's going to do a full attack.
Oh goodness.
And so that is a -4.
Goodbye, roll.
Does a 14 hit?
Say no. Say
Roll it.
KC?
Yes.
No. Get out of here with that.
Yeah.
So
Alright.
she does her right hand, swings down at that. Her left hand,
kick rocks.
the natural 1.
Oh yes.
Oh, this is so good.
Nice.
Pull it out. Pull out the deck. Let's do it.
All right.
Man, you guys are lucky. I was thinking about just taking out a little goblin in the back just to save you a turn.
No,
but I
dude.
didn't. I went for it only to get a natural 1.
These are the best moments. Is when you just go for it. All right, ready?
Uh,
Here we go.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Stop it.
Stab it. It's a kinetic attack, right?
Kinetic.
Ooh,
Yes.
apply just a flesh wound. That's the name. Good, good. Apply the wound critical hit effect to yourself, and you roll on table 7-1, core rulebook, page 183, and suffer the listed effect.
Oh, we've seen this before.
Yeah.
This is metal. This table is absolutely metal.
Yo,
All right,
I'm
what
so
page is this?
excited for this.
Page 183. Okay.
183. Fortitude negates. Fortitude negates. Let's see what you're gonna get there.
So, like, you could lose an arm.
Oh, yeah. That'd be fun.
You could lose a leg.
Okay.
So this
that'd be
is
even better.
a
Yeah.
fortitude negates, you say?
Yeah,
Fort?
which is tough because then I have to go figure out what the DC is for your fortitude.
It's a pretty high fort.
Really?
I think I passed. It's an 18 on the die for a total of 25.
What's the attacker's CR? I'm sorry, the DC is, hold on. It's 10 plus 1/2 the attacker's CR.
1/2 the attacker CR?
Yeah.
Or is it 1 and 1/2?
So for ability checks, it's 10 plus 1/2 the attacker CR. For a skill check, it's 15 plus 1 and 1/2. I think fortitude is an ability check, right? Because it's based
Sure,
on
so
your
it's a-
constitution.
It's based on my CR?
Yes.
My-
The
of
attacker's
Asasha's
CR. The attacker's CR.
Okay, so it should be 11 then.
And you pass.
And then that I passed for sure.
Okay,
'cause I rolled
that's
27. Yeah. So nothing happens? So much for that card.
yeah, the wound critical hit effect. It's unfortunate.
Lame.
Wow.
Lame.
lamest
Wow.
critical ever, but it's
So
fine.
she misses one and she like stumbles on the other, and then coming from behind, this one goblin runs up to her and jumps on her shoulders and starts like stabbing at her with his dog slicer, and she just grabs him from over the back of her neck and slams him on the ground like by the scruff of his neck, and just like you just hear all of his bones crack as he hits the ground right in front of you. And that's our game.
No! Come on. I want to keep going. I just wanted this to end.
I think we're close.
This person
I
up.
think we're getting there for sure. We've already done like 35 damage or something in total to this thing.
Yeah, we've done a lot of
Something
damage.
kind of high. Yeah.
This thing
This
is
whole combat
awesome.
was-
Well, it's done a lot of damage.
Yeah.
That's true. Shock, thankfully, is safe.
Kev just left. I'm just going to say, for the final page
Everyone
of this episode,
talk about Kev.
Kev just took off his episode
Kev
and
just
walked away.
took off.
Yeah. It's
He
just
was
us
like,
here.
I'm out of here. Forget
Yeah.
this.
Yeah. He's like, dude, I'm not going to give y'all any more
Let's
minds.
talk about Kevin time. Let's see.
He's not going to give us any info on what's going to happen
Nope.
or any explanation.
Nope.
I think I think Kevin did a good job this episode, though.
It is a new year.
Like,
Yeah.
It is a new year, guys.
New year, new Kev.
when
we
he
should
comes
leave
back.
this in.
When he comes
New
back,
Kev.
we have to tell him Happy New Year.
Oh yeah. He'll
Yeah.
totally forgot.
Yeah.
I
I think
love
we just
that.
keep bantering until he comes
I
back.
think this is staying in, guys.
Dude,
Right.
this has to stay
Yeah,
in.
for sure.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah,
It's
for
fine.
sure.
You guys are all still rolling?
Just our one-on-one PCs to listeners. No GM to like monitor us.
Yeah.
So what's going on, guys?
Well, yeah. What's up, fans?
Yeah, how you doing? What are you doing right now while you're listening?
Right?
Yeah. You,
Maybe you're
Cooking
on
some
our
food.
Discord.
Yeah.
Hit us up,
Yeah,
man.
maybe
that's true.
you should join the rules paralegals.
Yeah.
By, getting on and commenting on our rules.
Hey,
listing.
If you're listening right now and on the Discord, then, just drop a little
In
hey.
this new year, I'm
Hey.
going to play
What do you do
better in
first?
combat.
We all have
Oh yeah, same. That's like a good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Benny, what were you saying?
what are you guys like? I know some people have like New Year's meals that they always eat on January 1st.
Yeah.
What's your
Happy New Year,
Oh,
Kev.
Kev.
Hey,
Happy
Kev.
New Year,
Hey,
Kevin.
Kev. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, Kev. And that's the app.
That's the app.
Thanks for listening.
Thanks for listening, everyone.
Thanks for listening, y'all.
Bye.
Bye.
See you next week.
See you next week.
Thanks for listening, ye scallywags. Until next week, swift beacons and distant stars.